Natalie from Natalia Style, and today I wanted to share my experience shopping from Fashionphile as a Canadian resident. So I'm actually very familiar with Fashionphile because my sister used to study in San Diego, so both my sister and my mom had a chance to visit the Fashionphile headquarters in Carlsbad a few times, and they picked up some amazing gems, some beautiful Chanel, Louis Vuitton bags, and I've always been a little bit jealous that I didn't have a chance to check it out when I did visit, but they're honestly a great resource for finding pre-owned luxury handbags, and I think it's a great way to not only save money but also be really conscious of the environment, because there is no better way to be sustainable than to purchase something that's already existing in the world. And I think a company like Fashionphile is super reputable and a great resource to search for any kind of luxury product. So let's get right into it. It came to me within a few days. I ordered it in, this video is long overdue. I actually ordered this in February, and it's something that I've wanted for a long time, but I wanted to share just kind of my experience in case you're wondering about shopping from Fashionphile as a Canadian. So I've wanted this handbag, this particular style, for maybe 4 or 5 years, and it finally is at a place where it's no longer an it bag, but that also makes it more affordable. So I don't really care about status and what's the hottest bag right now, because I like good design, I like good quality, and if I can get a deal, why not? Especially when it's something pre-owned, and from a sustainability standpoint, I think it's a lot better. So I ordered this product, and I'm trying to remember. So I ordered this product actually in January, and it only took about a week to come to me all the way from Canada. It was super fast shipping. So as a Canadian, unfortunately, you do have to pay a shipping fee, and I'm kind of gonna refresh my memory. So shipping was $30 on this product, and you know what? It wasn't that bad considering it came really fast. They took care of everything, and one thing that I really liked about this whole process was that I was not charged duties. I was only charged HST and the processing fee. So because this item is made in Europe and it's also something pre-owned, I guess they calculated it correctly. It was not subject to duties, so I'm super happy about that. It wasn't like a super pain in the ass, as sometimes these things can be. So I paid $100 import charges, and that includes the HST. I am in Ontario, so it's 13%, as well as a small fee. I think it was about $15 for the fee. So overall, super happy with UPS as an international shipper. It was easy breezy. I was able to pay online, and I really liked versus DHL and UPS are really good for giving you a breakdown, but certain shipping companies like Landmark Global just kind of tell you what it is and you just pay it, so you don't really know what kind of rates you were assessed. But this was super transparent. I saw everything online. I was able just to see everything. I could see that only the HST 13% was applied, and I found that to be super fair. So inside you have this really fun Fashionphile box, and I like that everything's branded. It's really fun, so that kind of gives you the luxury experience even though you're buying something pre-owned, and I really like that. So they actually sent over some goodies, including this adorable Fashionphile calendar, and I'm kind of sad I had this tucked away for so long because I missed out on some really cute bags. This is like one of my dream bags. Just some really cute stuff. So this kind of gives you a sense of what Fashionphile's product offering is. They have a lot of Birkins. There's this video online, and they show like a rainbow of Birkins sitting on the shelf in Fashionphile, and I'm like, oh, what a dream. All the Kelly bags, just so beautiful. They also have some really fun brands as well, like Loewe, Stella McCartney, Gucci. Anyways, just super cute. Really cute desk calendar. I might just hang this up in my home office. They also gave some information about Fashionphile being part of Neiman Marcus. Obviously, this is very sad because Neiman Marcus is bankrupt and might not exist in its current form, but hopefully they will find another retailer to partner with or through e-commerce. Little thank you cards. So there's like a lot of packaging going on here. And I loved, this is what was kind of securing the bag, and it said, "Used is the new new," which I think is just so smart, because customers are getting savvy. Like they're not willing to pay retail prices, full price for something that you can find online pre-loved. You're saving the environment. You're also kind of giving back to somebody who might be in a situation where they might need to unload some things. Some people like to upgrade their bags. I think this is awesome. There's also like a ton of fun confetti in here, which is like really fun. So like you kind of get a luxury experience, like a more personalized kind of fun time when you open your package. It's full of confetti. Maybe some people might find that wasteful, but I think it's really fun and just really special. They also threw in a fashion nail file. So Fashionphile nail file. And it says, "I like my money where I can see it, hanging in my closet." So it's a quote from Sex and the City. This is super handy, and if you ever get a chance to visit the Fashionphile headquarters, they have these and you can pick them up. My mom has a couple, so I'm super happy to have one on hand. And I like this like black and white. It's super like minimal. You can keep it on your desk, but really cute. So there's lots of like padding in here, so they like really stuff the bag with tissue paper. So I really appreciate that, because sometimes when you ship something, you might get it and like even my Gucci purchase was just like a box within a box, and like the box was shaking around and it just felt very like not special and secure. So I appreciate that they take the time to wrap things carefully and ensure that your product is safe. So when you order with Fashionphile, it comes in their own dust bag. So this is great because sometimes if you're ordering something that's really vintage, like they have some really vintage Chanel and Hermes on the site, they might not have a dust bag. Like I have vintage bags that don't come with dust bags because either they weren't available at the time, they get lost, they get dirty, things happen, right? So Fashionphile does offer dust bags for all the products they sell. However, and it's really sturdy, like it's really nice, well-made dust bag. I might use this for something else. The product I bought actually did come with a dust bag, so I was really happy to kind of get that complete set. And it's kind of like a nice feeling because I like to store my products in dust bags. I only keep my Chanel bag out on display because I like to protect the leather from sunshine, from dust, like where my office is, where my closet is. It's very bright and sunny. I don't want things to fade, and it's also very dusty because I live basically above a huge construction zone. So I appreciated that this came with a pretty Chloe dust bag. So obviously the Chloe dust bag kind of gives away what is inside here, but it's one of these bags that was super popular, but I've always loved it and I wasn't able to afford it when it was at the apex of its popularity. I was an undergrad, I was interning, I was in law school, like there was no way I could ever dream of affording this bag full price. But now that it's no longer in favor, it is just this beautiful bag that I've always wanted and I've always dreamed of, and now she's finally mine. So this bag was actually $580, which is amazing. Like that's an amazing price. I think in Canada this retails for over $3,000 new, and this color is still available. So this bag I could buy from Essence, I could buy from the Chloe boutique, I could go into Saks or Nordstrom and buy it full price for $3,000, but I paid $580 for it, which is absolutely amazing. Then as I mentioned, there was $100 in taxes, HST, so perfectly good to go. This is the Chloe Mini Drew in cement pink. It's made in Italy, and this is the mini size. So my sister has a Chloe Drew that she also picked up from Fashionphile. She got an amazing deal on it. However, she has the small size. It's a little bit longer and it's a little bit more kind of like oval shaped, and it does fit a little bit more. However, I spoke to a couple people, including Joelle from La Petite Noob, and she said, no, the mini is perfect. You'd be surprised how much you can fit in it. I just thought, you know what, this is my dream bag in my dream color. I'm just gonna jump on it for the price. I think it's absolutely stunning. So Fashionphile is very transparent with their quality and any defects or wear. So they said that there was a lot of hardware scratches, a lot of issues with the hardware. And while that's true, like there is a little bit of denting, I have seen a lot worse. A lot of these, because the way the turn lock works with this, a lot of times the turn lock kind of goes silver, like it loses its gold color. That's one thing my sister told me because she has black with silver hardware. It's a little bit more hard wearing because it doesn't wear off the gold. However, this one, when I looked up at the close-up pics, I didn't see any discoloration. So I'm like, you know what? I can deal with denting. And in a way, it's kind of like getting a used car. You're not worried about and breathing over every little thing you do. You can kind of take it out of the dust bag and wear it out. You don't have to worry about scratching it up. It's already a little bit scratched up, but that's okay. I like things that have history to them. I kind of like that it has a soul and a second life, and now you can enjoy them and you're not hesitant to wear them out. I think that's absolutely lovely. It comes with this classic little chain, this gold chain, and the chain hardware is in great condition. I don't see any discoloration. It looks brand new. And I love this this system, how it's attached with like the knots. I think it's just so architectural and just aesthetically beautiful. It's such a stunning bag, and even though it's not in favor anymore, I think it's one of these pieces that may stand the test of time, that people might look back and say, yeah, that was a really beautiful bag that fits a lot and is very versatile for both day and night uses. So inside here, there's this little, I wonder what this is for, but there's a little strap here. But inside, you can see that it's this beautiful lamb leather, and the inside is all leather. And quite frankly, it's in perfect condition. There are absolutely no marks inside here. And Fashionphile didn't mention any marks inside, like no wear. But overall, it just looks to be in amazing condition. I honestly can't complain. Like, I think I got an amazing deal on a dream bag, and just really great. There's also this little gold embossing here. This is Chloe, made in Italy. So overall, I think it's like a great little piece. I was inspecting the pictures. Very carefully, and Fashionphile, again, very transparent company. They do a lot of detail pics of every corner, any little flaw. They will take pictures of it, so you can kind of rest assured that you're not buying something sight unseen. But I didn't notice any corner rubbing. Everything just looks absolutely perfect. There's no color transfer on the back either. And a lot of people warned me about that with a light color. However, I've had such good experiences with my Gucci Marmont camera bag in the, I think it's called Porcelain Rose or whatever the name is. And like, I've loved that bag so much that I wanted something kind of in a more baby pink to kind of complement my collection, as well as something maybe a little bit more formal, because I can totally see myself wearing this to like a more formal event or special occasion. So one thing that was really nice about this bag in particular, it actually did come with the tag, which I think is amazing. Like, not too many times are you that lucky to get a full set with tags, authenticity information, as well as a dust bag. So I feel super lucky. And overall, I think it was a great steal for under $600. Like, I could not be happier, and I'm really happy I took the plunge. Anyways, if you are thinking about purchasing from Fashionphile as a Canadian, I would highly recommend it. Even if you don't have the chance to order to the States or visit Fashionphile's locations directly, I would not hesitate ordering from them again if you strike a good deal or find that perfect dream bag to add to your collection. The process was super easy, and yes, you do have to pay $30 shipping. However, I think it is worth it. I thought the level of service was excellent, and I really appreciated not having to pay duties on top of HST. I thought it was just a really fair process, and I'm definitely happy that I went for it and got the bag of my dreams. So another interesting aspect about Fashionphile is they actually have a buyback program, and if you purchase a handbag, even though it's pre-owned, they will actually buy back the bag from you. I think it's within 6 to 8 months, depending on what the product is. I think some higher prestige brands like Chanel, they might extend that period, but they'll actually buy it back from you, I think from 60 to 70% of what you paid for pre-owned. So you can kind of use this as a way, I mean, I'm not condoning this, but you could almost use this as a way to like buy a bag, enjoy it for a bit, and cycle it out. So you don't really lose anything by purchasing with them, and you get that credit back. I think that's actually a genius policy. And if you're one of those people who like, you know, likes to have fun bags, like maybe you want a different color and you like, I don't know, like a hot pink bag for the summer, and then you want to get like a black bag for the fall, and you can keep cycling them out without losing a lot of money. I think it's a great insurance policy and a really great option. It's also good in case you buy something and it doesn't work out and it's not for you and you're not getting a lot of use out of it. It's a really cool idea that they've built that into their e-commerce platform, and I think it's really creative. It'd be really interesting to see if other brands that offer pre-owned would start picking up on this idea, and it's just really cool that like you make your account and you can always go back to them in case things don't work out. As far as authenticity goes, I know a lot of people have questions and they're really hesitant to buy pre-owned. I really hate that. Like, I think people just think the worst of people, that everything's a fake and everything's horrible. But I would say if you're hesitant to get into the pre-loved market, definitely go with Fashionphile because they're extremely reputable. They have actual professional authenticators working on all their brands. They're very knowledgeable. They have a huge inventory base, so they know when something is real and when something is fake. Like, they are very diligent. I've even tried to sell a couple things to Fashionphile that, like, I've looked at the process and you have to send a lot of pictures, you have to send a lot of information. So they do vet everything before they put it out on the floor. It also helps if you're looking, just getting like a full set. Like, I can see this tag, it has like raised, like writing here, like it's like an actual sticker, it's not just printed. Like, these are little things that help you kind of determine, but if you're ever hesitant, definitely go through Fashionphile because the process is super streamlined and you can trust that everything's authentic. Other than that, I hope you really enjoyed my little quick recap and review of ordering from Fashionphile as a Canadian resident. I hope this video will encourage you to consider buying a pre-loved luxury item because it saves you money and it also saves the environment, and it's a great way to have, you know, a new piece added to your collection that also, you know, doesn't add to the glut of, you know, the fashion industry. So I think that's great, and I really hope that more of these companies will expand, and I really want to encourage you to consider buying something pre-loved. Even if it's a new item and you want to buy something in black and it's a classic, look to the pre-loved market first because you might be able to save between 10 to 70 to 80%. I mean, look, this bag is a perfect example of that. This bag was $580 and you can buy this new for over $3,000. So don't be silly and definitely look to the pre-loved market first, and I think your first stop should be Fashionphile. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my experience shopping at Fashionphile as a Canadian resident. You can check out more on my website, nataliastyleblog.com, or subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.